Good evening, Virtual Village family. I hope you all are doing well on this Wednesday. It is the middle of the week and it is also the first of the month. Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. So, you guys, we are here and we are excited about being here as always. I don't know how the weather is where you guys are, but I know it's been some loud thunder around here. It's been a rainy evening, but I love me some summer rain. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I think I've shared with you guys enough. I love the summer rain. Had I had the time before the thunder and the lightning, I would have gone for a little walk in it, but it didn't work out today. I had to throw that caveat out there for Rodney before he says I'm telling people to go and take strolls.
It's still time for you to get to the beach.
Is what
It's still time for you to get to the beach.
I wish I had time to get to the beach today. I sure would go. The beach is wonderful when the storms are coming in. Like really, when that hurricane season starts coming in, woo, and Mother Nature is cutting up, and you have that unobstructed view. Oh, it's nothing like it. It's not. Or go out there at night with a full moon. I'm telling y'all, you get your whole life. You be up there like Tina. I'm there.
Now, I agree with the full moon. That's like a giant lake.
It's wonderful. It's such a beautiful sight to see. Um, let's see. We got our people here. We have Miss Regina. She says, hey sis, how you doing? And then this is Shania saying she's trying to log on.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Right. Heart skipping beats and everything. So
Mhm.
come on through, sweetie. Come on through. But yeah, again, we've done some wonderful math here that we realized when we sat back and thought about it. Just a reminder that we have been convening for 4 months now. 4 months, and they have been some wonderful months. And what times have we been through in these 4 months? Like, geez, really, really building bonds and building family and convening around this literacy, this culturally affirming literature. It's just been a great time. I can't express that enough. And our village grows all around Hampton Roads and across the country. It's wonderful, wonderful. We're waiting for some international viewers to pop up in here soon. We know it's a coming.
We had one, Sky.
Oh yeah, Sky
Mhm.
with her little all around the world self. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So we'll see if she ever pops back up here. Yeah, see what she's up to. When I'm not here, she'll probably come. Yeah, yeah. Um, so let's see here. What's been going on with you today? How's your day been going?
Uh, pretty standard. I went out for a moment. I was going to try to work with some efforts with Teens with a Purpose, and they were doing some things out in the garden. So I went out there, but didn't quite get my groove right. So I just, been back in front of the computer for the most part the rest of the day. How
Uh,
about you?
Running a lot of errands and getting work done in between all of it, and just a lot of things I'm having to take care of with there's a lot of things going on, just moving and shaking
Yeah.
as usual. So yeah, but it's been a good day, a busy day. Still got some things to do. And I'm really so this is the greediness of me. Y'all know that I have an affinity for a lot of our black owned restaurants around here. And Desmond's happens to be one of my favorite. Desmond's Island Soul Grill. It is vegan Caribbean food and it is so good. So if you are not vegan, which I'm not, I'm vegan. I eat seafood. But there are so many people who are meat eaters who go and eat there all the time. And I got me some Desmonds and I had a little bit left over. As soon as we get off of this live, I am headed straight to the refrigerator, to the oven to heat that stuff up and go all the way in. So I suggest if you are in the Hampton Roads area, you need to check out Desmond's Island Soul Cafe. If you don't already know about it, make sure you tell them Star sent you. So that's what's on my mind. Food is always on my mind, though. I don't know if that's a bad thing or what, but it is. It is. Those taste buds of mine. Um, but we have some great things to, for your literary palette as well this evening. I hope we always have that for you guys.
Always.
I hope that that's how you always feel. But yeah, but right now we have something that's really really tasty for your ears.
Look, mommy, community in action. But oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. But oh my, love the sound of that. Creative, affirming, and culture for me too. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Learning, exploring my history, you see. Look, mommy, I love the sound of that. We confident, we practice and develop fluency. Look, daddy, I love the sound of that. Families, they bonding, they representing me. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, auntie, I love the sound of that. Nice, I see, I love the sound of that. So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while we represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down where they have to sit. So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while you represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down, yeah, they have to sit. Look, mommy, community in action. Well, oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. Well, oh my, love the sound of that. Creative, affirming, culture for me too. Look, granny, I love the sound of that.
Look, Granny, I love the sound of that. Ah, don't y'all love the sound of that? I know that I love the sound of that. It never gets old. It's never gonna get old. I enjoy it. So let's see here, Rodney. It's you and I. It's you and I this
You
evening.
and I. Sound like some Stevie Wonder in there somewhere.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I think that it was interesting last night. We didn't set out for it to be that way, but you read some poems that took us in a lot of different places and some very interesting conversation. I know I enjoy it. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the pieces that you read and where it takes us. And I appreciate having a co-host who can play tennis with my mind. When my brain goes, woo, you able to be like, woo, we just keep that thing going. I like that. I like that. So what do you have? Which selections? Now I'm gonna do some reading too. And I was saying to Rodney prior to us getting up here, I have like the children's books because that's my specialty. I have my books, but I don't know that they would fit in this format. But Rodney comes with the historic stuff and able to, break it down into the bites. But I got the stuff for the babies. So
Well, I think you should go.
dynamic. I think it fits everybody's palette. What we have.
I think you should go first. You have we have the young ones, and before they start yawning or need to go to dinner or go to bed, we'll take care of the young ones, and then we can come and get some adult discussion going on as well.
I'm with that. I am with that. That works for me. So I have this evening. The other day I gave selections. Now I wonder if I should do that again. That was interesting. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that again.
Oh, when you had your poll.
Yes, I liked that. I felt like I was a part of a game show. Push this button. So those little things like that, I enjoy. I enjoy those things. So I'm gonna give you guys three options again. Aren't choices wonderful? Just to be able to choose. So
Sometimes.
I like it. I like it. Variety is the spice of life. I enjoy it. So I am going to give you guys three options. So we need some audience participation here, some village participation. So I'm going to hold up three different books. And you guys, okay, we're going to go first with option A. Okay. Option A is Amari's Great Adventures. I actually met the woman who wrote this book at the African American Children's Book Fair in Baltimore. So I met her. This is Amari's grandmother who wrote this book about him. Then we have B. Riley can be anything. Riley can be anything. What can Riley be? And then C. This was started before by one of our influencers, and it was not finished. I don't know if I'll probably start it from the beginning again. If you pick this one and do an excerpt. So we have C, Malcolm Little, the boy who grew up to be Malcolm X. So, all right, audience members, go.
Well, I was gonna say, I might have that book on the shelf too if you want to do some tanning of Malcolm Little.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
I can do that. See if I can go find it on the break.
Okay. So, all right, everybody. Q, go to your Q in your selections right now. So I need everybody to go to your keyboards, all right? And I'm gonna do a recap of that. We have option A, that's Amari's Great Adventures. Option B, Riley can be anything. And we're just gonna do A and B because Jordan said that he's gonna go and find Malcolm Little. So we're gonna read that together. So I'm sorry, y'all, changing the game. A or B? A or B? All right, we're taking the calculations now. And B. B is the winner. The other one was C, so everybody's going to be happy. So we'll get B and C done. So right now, Rodney, I'm going to take you away from the screen and let you find your book, and we're going to find out what all Riley can be. All right, y'all. Okay. Riley can be anything. So let's find out what all Riley can be. Thank you all for putting in your selection. I really appreciate that. I love the audience interaction here. So we're going to find out about Riley. All right. So Riley loved his big cousin, Joe. There were so many things Joe wanted to know, like how does honey come from bees? And why must I always say thank you and please? Big Cousin Joe was full of questions, and Big Cousin Joe had lots of suggestions. This time he asked Riley, can you tell me, when you grow up, what are you going to be? What's Riley going to say? I'm not sure yet, Riley sighed. Cousin Joe, can you help me decide? Joe replied, of course I can. Let's give some thought now, little man. A moment later, Cousin Joe said, you could be a chef like Uncle Ted. Your restaurant could serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you did that, you'd be on to a winner. A chef, said Riley. That sounds good, but do you really think I could? Joe said, your food could be fit for a king. Riley, you can be anything. Oh, Riley is a chef. Riley was pleased, but still unsure. Maybe we should think some more. What else could I be? Riley asked Joe. Said Joe. I don't know. You can play the saxophone like Uncle Bass. He's in a band that plays music called jazz. It's really cool music that's for everyone. It's funky and groovy and lots of fun. I like the saxophone, Riley cried. Are you sure I could play it? I never tried. Of course, said Joe, you've got that swing. Riley, you can be anything. I enjoyed the saxophone as well. Riley liked the saxophone idea, but still there was more he wanted to hear. He asked Cousin Joe, what else could I be? Joe smiled and said, let's see. I've got it, said Joe. This is a good plan. You could be a doctor like Uncle Dan. When people are ill, you'll make them feel better, or you can write them a doctor's letter. Make people better? Riley asked. Yes, said Joe. It's a special task. Think of all the joy you could bring. Riley, you can be anything. Shania, you can be anything. Chance, you can be anything. Riley was happy, but still he pondered. What else could I be? He sat and wondered. Cousin Joe, I'm still not sure. No problem, said Joe. We can think some more. But let me have a sip of my drink. Water always helps me think. Oh, I know, Joe said as he drank. You could be a pilot, like Granddad Frank. He flew a plane in the Royal Air Force. That was years ago, of course. He was brave as he flew in the sky, soaring his plane through the clouds up high. Riley thought for a little while, and then he gave a massive smile. A pilot, he said. Now that sounds great. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But up in the clouds is very high. What if I'm scared to go up into the sky? Joe smiled and said, stop worrying. Riley, you can be anything. The next day, Riley was at school. He was feeling pretty cool. The things that Cousin Joe had said was still whizzing around in Riley's head. Then the teacher, Mr. Brew, Said, class, here's what we're going to do. I'd like you to think and then tell me, when you grow up, what would you like to be? A teacher, said Lucy. A fireman, said Kyle. I'm going to be a writer, Jane said with a smile. A vet, said Eddie. A dentist, said Bee. Everybody knew what they wanted to be. How about you, Riley? Mr. Bruce said. I'm not sure yet, said Riley, scratching his head. But just as the school bell started to ring, Riley said, I can be anything. Up, the end. So Riley told them, "Well, y'all got your little ideas and everything. I can be anything. Okay, that's what Riley said. I can be anything." So, yeah, guys, Riley can be anything. That's the story by Davina Hamilton and illustrated by Elena Reynoso. So this is a cool one. Inspiration to all of our youth to let them know whatever they aspire to be, they can be it. Nothing is too great. Nothing is too small. Follow your heart's desire and you can be it all. Hey. So I'm going to bring my fabulous co-host back up here and see if he found his Malcolm X book and see if we can get this tandem read on. Were you able?
There you go.
I love it. I love it. I love
there
it.
You go.
Look at it. Hold it back up. Hold it back up. Twinsies. Hey, all right, y'all. Look at that. I love that. Great minds. So, you guys are in for a treat with this. I love this story. Now, I don't think we can make it. I don't know if we can make it through the whole thing, but I read this time during at Razor Sharp Readers, an event that we had, and it was really good. Like the grown people were the grown people were into it. Oh, is Shania supposed to be on tonight?
Oh, is that what? Oh, is that why she said send the link?
Oh, I thought it was okay. How about? Do you want to handle that while I start this, or you want me to grab it?
You should grab it because I don't know the email address.
Okay. All right. Well, you start off on this Malcolm, and we're gonna. I'm so sorry, sweetie. That was our mistake. So we're gonna get you all situated. Okay.
We need to make sure we leave plenty of time for her. You want me to read a poem, and while you do that, and then we can see what Shania's gonna do.
Yes, do a poem, and perhaps we can do this one tomorrow if we don't have time.
Yeah, let's see.
This is a great one. This is a great one.
Yeah. So okay. You pick on Shania, and I'll share.
You get our baby girl straight, and you get that straight. All right.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to share some more from the African American poetry, an anthology, as I shared some last night, from 1773 to 1927. And this is edited by Joan R. Sherman. So these are various poems, as I mentioned, from across that spectrum. I'm going to share this one is by, I don't think I read this yesterday. This is by Joshua McCarter Simpson, 1820 to 1876. And this says that Simpson's satirical protest poems clamored for emancipation and civil rights. They were set to popular tunes, and fugitives on the Underground Railroad sang Simpson's song poems in the 1850s. Now, mind you, I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing it. But this poem is Away to Canada, and it was set to the tune of Oh, Susanna. So those of y'all know Oh, Susanna, Oh, Don't You Cry for Me. I think that's the song that they are addressing. But I'm going to read this poem, and it's Away to Canada. I'm on my way to Canada, that cold and dreary land, the dire effects of slavery I can no longer stand. My soul is vexed within me so, to think that I'm a slave. I'm now resolved to strike the blow for freedom or the grave. O righteous Father, wilt thou not pity me and aid me on to Canada, where colored men are free. I heard Victoria plainly say, if we would all forsake our native land of slavery and come across the lake, that she was standing on the shore with arms extended wide to give us all a peaceful home beyond the rolling tide. Farewell, old master. That's enough for me. I'm going straight to Canada, where colored men are free. I heard old master pray last night. I heard him pray for me, that God would come and in his might from Satan set me free. So I from Satan would escape and flee the wrath to come. If there's a fiend in human shape, old master must be one. Oh, old master, will you pray for me? I'm doing all I can to reach the land of liberty. Ohio's not the place for me, for I was much surprised. So many of her sons to see in garments of disguise. Her name has gone out through the world, free labor, soil, and men, but slaves had better far be hurled into the lion's den. Farewell, Ohio. I'm not safe in thee. I'll travel on to Canada, where colored men are free. I'm now embarked for yonder shore, where man's a man by law. The vessel soon will bear me over to shake the lion's paw. I no more dread the auctioneer, nor fear the master's frowns. I no more tremble when I hear the baying Negro hounds. Oh, master, don't think hard of me. I'm just inside of Canada, where colored men are free. I've landed safe upon the shore, both soul and body free. My blood and brain and tears no more will drench old Tennessee. But I behold the scalding tear now stealing from my eye to think my wife, my only dear, a slave must live and die. Oh, Susanna, don't grieve after me. Forever at a throne of grace, I will remember thee. That was all right. That was good. I like that.
That was good.
You're,
Again, unfortunately, I wasn't
yeah.
able to fully take it in, but I was doing something important. So thank you for that. I would like to be able to dissect it, but I'm also super excited about. Wait a minute. It looks like we lost.
She's coming back.
There she is. There she is. Okay. So I don't know why I thought this was tomorrow. So it is tonight. And we are super, super excited. No, you guys all know who this is, okay? This is our oh, I forgot. Let me get my posture correct. Okay. Make sure I'm sitting correctly so that we can bring this precious pumpkin up here. So you guys ready? It is Shania. Hey, sweetie. How are you doing?
Well, how are you?
Doing well. So glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, did you do it?
No.
Because I asked that, y'all, because she does everything. So if you see on her page, she knows how to braid hair. So I was just like, did you braid that beautiful hair? Because she definitely knows how to do it. I'm like, what doesn't she do? That's what I always leave on her post now. What don't you do? You do everything and you do it so well. Just so proud of her. How's your, I know it's early on, but how's summer been going? Does it feel like summer? Is it?
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
Okay. So I see you and your grandma have been having a good time, right?
Yes.
Yes, I always enjoy that. I hear her laughing over there. So what do you have going on for us tonight? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna be doing 2 monologues tonight. And also, do you want me to do 1 monologue and you're gonna come back on, or you want me to just do them straight through?
How do you want to do it?
I say let's break them up.
Break them up? Okay. Well, Rodney said let's break them up. So Mr. Rodney said that, so we will break them up. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes.
Okay, so he wants to comment. He wants
Absolutely. Yes.
to
Yes.
comment on each one of
Yes.
them. So I'm with that. I understand that. And Miss Crystal says hi, Shania, and Chancellor said hi as well. So okay, well we are too excited. So we are you ready? Are you okay? So we are going to step away and let you do your thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this monologue is called Protecto and it's by DM Larson. So here it goes. I've always dreamed of being a superhero. I've tried everything super. I let a spider bite me once. No spider powers, just a lot of itching. I tried standing close to the microwave oven, hoping the radiation would change me. Nothing. And I got in trouble for making so many bags of popcorn. I brought them all to school one day, and we had a popcorn party. And I was a superhero that day, so I guess it kind of worked. I love being a superhero. I love making people happy, and I love making them smile. Oh, and I hate bad guys. I hate creeps who hurt people. There's this kid at school who's always hurting everyone. I wish he would stop hurting us. I need some kind of superpower, something that will make him stop. Maybe if I eat more of the school lunches, they look radioactive. If I get enough green hot dogs and brown ketchup in me, something is bound to happen. And I need a cool catchphrase like, gonna smoosh me up, baddie. And a cool costume. Actually, last time I was in the bathroom and I saw the perfect superhero name, Protecto. Instead of using a telephone booth like Superman, I can use a bathroom stall and a Protecto seat covers as my cape and a toilet paper mask. Nothing scares bad guys more than bathroom stuff. Or maybe it will make them want to give me a swirly. I better rethink this. Scene.
It's on. I enjoyed that.
That was wow.
Hmm.
Wow. I love it, Shania. Wow. So, can you tell us where did that come from again?
Miss Star, I can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh, she was asking where did that come from? Where did the monologue come from?
This monologue came from DM Larson. He's not an African American, but he writes a lot of children monologues, so that was very appropriate for me. So
wow. That was, can you still not hear me? Can you hear me?
no, Miss Star, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I tell you, it's always something. Unfortunately, that means I get the whole time with you. So, so tell me again how you came across this monologue.
So this is by DM Larson, and sometimes I go to auditions, and you
You
have to.
came across it because I find it on the online on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he has
And
a
what,
book of monologues.
okay, and what made you choose the one with the part superhero, part bathroom humor?
Because it's very childlike, and so you don't want to have like you have to have it right on your level. You can't have things that aren't appropriate for your level, so you have to have it on your level. So that was very appropriate for me.
And then you just memorized that and then recited it the way you just did.
Not
Well,
recited.
it's all right.
That was
Yes.
excellent. So, can you ask her more
So
about the
what you have
auditions
to
and
do?
things that she goes on?
Go.
You have to for auditions. You go to auditions, and they'll ask for a 1 minute or 2 minute monologue. So that would be the 2 minute monologue, and they will see if you have like expressions in your acting. So and is it on your level and all of that thing. So
Facials,
facials, right?
Well,
Expression.
delivery.
I know you have all that down, so I'm sure they appreciate every time that you arrive to audition.
Yes.
I'm sure they're amazed by
Yeah.
wow.
So what?
Okay.
So what do you have for us for part two?
This monologue is by D.M. Larson, and the name of it is Nervous.
Nervous.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Miss Star, you want to take us out and we can get a little bit of nervous.
So you let them know your character.
Of course, I'd always be happy to help an officer of the law. My father was a police officer. I have a lot of respect for what you do. Mom was always so nervous about him. I was too, worried that something might happen to Dad. There are a lot of crazy people in the world who aren't afraid to hurt a cop. We would watch the news every night, worried that we might hear something about him. The news would always lead with that horrible teaser. Officer, shot in the line of duty. Story at 10. Mom would always scramble for the phone. She had to know he was okay. But I'd stay up late and wait. I'd wait by my bedroom window. When I saw he come home, I could finally sleep. Scene.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
Amazing.
Oh, you
Oh,
still can't hear Miss Star?
I can't hear you either, Mr.
Oh, you
Rodney.
can't hear me either. Okay. What's up with that?
why are they doing this to us?
Mhm.
We have so many things to say. Wow.
Can't
Well,
hear
I don't know
nobody.
if they can read
Can't hear
lips.
at all.
You can't hear us at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let
You might
me
have to.
try that.
Yeah. Let's. Okay. Let's
How
try that.
about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All
Oh,
right. Okay.
got it. We got it. It's if at first you don't succeed. So I've just been saying how amazing you are. We definitely enjoyed both of them. You are such a wonderful actress, and the way you get into character is wonderful. And I also appreciate that you answered the call. When we said come in character, it's our 10-year-old Shania who said, I am coming in character. And I kind of threw a little personal challenge out to you, and she was like, challenge accepted. And she killed it, did a wonderful job. Wow, wow. I think that is so that was just great. I'm kind of speechless right now. Rodney, what do you have to say?
Well, I was gonna say, tell us some more about why you chose that monologue.
This monologue, it was about nervous, and so I usually use both of these monologues for auditions, and these are, like I said, these are right on my level, so you don't want to have anything above you or under you or nothing. So like if you're an adult, you don't want to have talking about superheroes or bullying in school, and if you're a kid, you don't want to have monologues that are talking about drugs or stuff like that. So, right, like I said, it was right on my level. So that's why I chose this monologue.
Hmm. Well, when you
And you'll
when you
see other people who are writing monologues, but they're not on your level. So he was writing a lot of monologues about children. He has a series of monologues. So yes.
so what do you do in your case where your age is one thing, but your level is college? I mean, how do you balance that out?
Right, right, right. Your age is here, but your actual level is like way, way up there. But again, one of the things that we also love about Shania and her family. Remember when she came and read the poem that she wrote and she said, I am protected?
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that. And I love that as intelligent as she is, as smart and regal as she is, she's still a child
Mm-hmm.
and she's comfortable with that. Her family is comfortable, like make sure that she gets to be that. And so she's just the full package. Although she's mature in ways, she's still 10. And I think it's great for our children to be able to be children. And I'm glad that she is protected, that she knows she's protected, and now that she has her protection has grown exponentially. So now you have more protectors out here.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think too often we call boys little men, and too often we call little girls young ladies. And we need to allow them to be what they are and be children and enjoy all the benefits and the protections and joys that come with being children. And when it's time to take on other things, then let them mature into taking on other things, and let us not rush them. Let them enjoy their childhood.
Yes. Yes. Looks like grandma has something to say.
Tell them what happened. What you try to do?
I tried to get her to do a skit with me on the on Clever Communities.
She wanted me to do a skit.
And
No.
what's up with that?
I said no, just do your monologue.
You
I was
Oh,
discriminating
you
against.
wanted you to come on here and do okay. I thought you meant like y'all do one of your skits about or she was trying to get you to come on here. Why can't you come on
That's
here?
what I'm saying.
She wanted me to come on Clever Communities and us perform together a skit.
Yeah, you perform other places. Why wouldn't you perform here?
So I got my hand on my hip. Y'all can't see it, but I got my hands on my hips right now. Why? Why can't you do it?
I don't know. She's too bossy. You don't know what I go through when when I'm doing these skits. She works me hard, and we have one where I fell and she goes, "Well, I told you to stretch." Like she's very bossy. I don't want to be a part of stuff a lot of times.
She's trying to prepare you. This is the virtual Apollo.
Like this on TikTok, and then she'll send it to me. We could do this one. I'm like, oh my god. So she's in there practicing it and telling me what to do. Like,
Okay.
so I didn't want to get bossed in a 24 hours. She would have like bombarded me and make sure I had it right, and I didn't feel like being rushed.
Actress and director. All right.
Well, okay, two things. Shania, keep working on her, okay? Wear her down. Just wear her down, okay? And the other, now that I have this piece of information, you guys' funny skits are gonna be even more funny to me now that I know this because for everybody tuned in, you have to watch them. Their skits are the greatest. So sometimes it's like drama is more serious, but sometimes they have some, and those are wonderful. But equally wonderful are the ones that are funny. And I have literally been laughing out loud. A couple of them I kept watching over and over and over again. So now that I know you're under duress,
Too much time, too much. I can't handle. I'll be like, we can tomorrow, and then you send me something. It's too much.
our Shania, baby, I didn't know.
Don't let this.
Look,
Don't.
she did that superhero thing. Yeah, see, she goes into the bathroom and she comes out as the superhero bossy lady.
Showtime. I love it, but you know what, sweetie?
She says, oh, we wake up in the morning. First, we're gonna eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna take my shower. You take yours, and then there's a TikTok on there. I'm like, how you planning my day? I can't take it. She's planning my day. It's my day. I'm off.
She's detail oriented. She likes to keep the order of things. I love it. But you know what, sweetie? You have big, big dreams and aspirations, and I know you will reach all of those things you aspire to do. And so that's that go get it spirit. That is, I love it because you got to be a mixture of a lot of different things and be assertive. So, and I know Grandma enjoys it. She loves it. She's up here trying to blow up your spot, but y'all have so much fun, and I have fun watching you guys have.
We do have like I said, she's my broke best friend. She's earning money. Now. She's earning money now. She's trying to do all of these chores in the house because she saw this audition book, African American audition book on Amazon. So she wants to do extra chores so she can get this book.
Oh wow! What's the
So
name of the book?
it's called 50 something, 50 monologues or something. I forgot. It's in my cart.
Wow.
My Amazon cart.
So let me ask you guys this: how did y'all get? Like, how long has Shania been doing this, and how did y'all get into that?
This is gonna be funny. So, um, someone on Facebook tagged me into NS Norfolk State was looking for a little girl to play Raynell in their up and coming fences, and the show was in 2 weeks. So they said auditions is that it was that Sunday. So when I read it, it was like Friday. I was like, I don't know if we could get this. She's never act. She's never done this. She was 7 at the time. So we get to the audition. It's all these little beautiful girls, and I had a really cute look for her, but they all were beautiful with um, portfolios and all that. And now we didn't have any of that. So I said, this is gonna be tough. So we sitting around. They was like, okay, this be next. Did y'all go over it? And we look at each other like, over what? They was like, oh, so here's the scenes and go over this. And I was like, okay, you're on in 20 minutes. I'm like, they want us to read this and go over it. Long story short, she got in that. We got into the where they were reading skits. It was to read. She nailed it. We got the call the next day to come back. I could
Wow.
not believe it. I could not believe it. And then that was her first acting gig. And we've never took an acting class, never, nothing. Never. It was just boom, she nailed it. And they called us back to do the color purple. And this is Norfolk State University. She did because she did Fences Colors Purple. I said, she's really good at this. So that's when I got her into the hurrah
Oh,
players.
sure. Okay.
We
Wow.
taking up the acting classes and some hip hop and some jazz and some tap. And then she auditioned for one of their plays and she got in.
Amazing.
The first play she didn't get in. She didn't get into the Annie. Um, but she did get into the next one was the best Christmas pageant ever. And on everyone she auditioned for since then she got in. So then I logged on and started looking up other things and she also was signed up for a Norfolk State when they did their alumni fashion show. Someone inboxed me and was like, they see like she loves fashion. They put her in their fashion show. And from there, we went to New York Fashion Week. We auditioned there, Richmond Fashion Week. So she's done a lot of fashion shows, runways as well.
Quite a life there you have, young Shania. That is
It's
wonderful.
always
And that's an
busy.
amazing story to hear that the way you guys just went in there and went after it. And what's meant to be is gonna be. And you guys didn't let anybody else or anything around you deter you from what you came there to do. And you tried it and look where it's taking you. And I mean, whoo, look, you have no where it's gonna
And
go. We're just
say,
watching the ride. We can't wait to see.
in November, we auditioned. We just auditioned because I don't know why. I said, Shania, you're not going to get this part. They need singers. You can't sing that well. And it was for the what's the one in December? A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
At Virginia Stage Company, where you earn SAG AFTRA points towards your SAG AFTRA to be an amazing actress. So we went there, and she thought that the director laughed at her when she was singing her song, and we laughed and said, "You're not going to get that part," because it was like a lot of non-black children there. She's the only black kid in the play.
Wow.
Breaking all the barriers,
It was
breaking all the
like
barriers.
a whole month later they called her. I'm like, no way. There's no way in the world she got that part. She did 28 shows. 28 shows. She was pulled out of school every day, brought to the show, and brought back to school for 28 and remained her honor roll A plus average gifted and talented program remained it. She had to go in check in to keep the attendance because to remain on the superintendent honor roll, you had to have good attendance as well. So we had to have her go in first, check in, and then be pulled out, ride downtown to Norfolk, do her show. After the show, go back to school.
Mm.
28 shows straight.
Mm.
Amazing. And you're 10. You've done all of this at 10, you guys. Can you believe this? You are amazing, Shania. And I also just credit to you, Grandma, for just all that you're pouring into her and nurturing that talent.
I'm
Making
having
sure
fun.
you're having fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We know you are. It shows. And I mean it shows that that you love what you're pouring into her. And just look at her the way that she's growing and feeling free and confident to move into her purpose like that at such a young age. You guys are really a dynamic duo. Really,
And I
really.
want to say, we look happy, but we have our days where we separate. Like we don't talk to each other because it's we'll tell each other. I think it's time we need a break, and we separate. We don't talk, and that works for us.
I think that's mature. I think
And
that's
so
very
she
mature.
want grilled cheese, so she'll go make me a grilled cheese sandwich because she's a great cook too.
Wow. Wow. What's your favorite dish?
Favorite dish.
To cook.
Cake.
To cook.
Have to say, tell the truth. She makes the bomb pancakes. She makes scrambled. She makes the bomb pancakes.
Mm.
She makes sausage pancakes. She makes scrambled eggs, and she
Okay.
makes a great burger. I got her doing turkey wings, mac and cheese, cutting up some
Meatloaf.
meatloaf, collard greens. She's been
Mm.
working on
Hey,
those.
10 G's. Wow. Yeah, I'm a pancake connoisseur. I love
Okay. Shania, you and I gonna have a pancake cook off, and
Oh,
Star,
I'm
you can be
telling
the
you,
judge.
she got
I love
that.
it.
She got that crisp around the edges.
I got it. I know. Yeah, I got
Gets
it.
that, that
That's
crisp.
right.
That nice.
Got to
She
do it
put
in
that
secret.
tap of secret vanilla. You better be careful. She's hard. Like,
So she can do the vanilla ones. Mine are corn cakes in the skillet with the crust around the edge. We'll see.
okay
Can
now.
y'all throw some pecans in there somewhere?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes, I like the strawberry preserves on top.
that's how my father would eat them too.
So I can wax poetic about some pancakes. Like,
Okay.
woo, y'all said a word.
But the
So
French
yeah.
toast. She does French toast too.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like French toast and waffles, but I'm a pancake lady. Yeah, yeah. So all of that, like I said, you guys, Shania does everything. I read a book called Riley Can Be Anything. Shania is already everything. Okay. She is already everything. So you're just such a blessing to our village family. I am so glad that Miss Portia got
Yep.
you guys up here. And I'm just so proud of you, Shania. We are just happy to be along this ride to see where your talent and your drive, your determination, your confidence, all of these things take you. And just know that you have this virtual village family added to the love that you already have. So you have a bunch of love, and now you got some more love piled on top of that love, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm gonna run through here and grab these comments for you before you guys leave, okay? Because everybody was showing you some love, and I know they want you to hear it. So you heard that Miss Crystal said hi, Shania, and Chancellor said hi as well. And then Glow said it's official. My favorite reader is Shania. I used to be Team Rodney. Rodney. Portia says, "Good evening, Shania. Awesome, great as always." And Patricia, Miss Patricia, who is Jameer's grandmother, she says, "Awesome, Shania. You can really be an actress. Very proud of you." And then Miss Crystal says, "Shania, you are ahead of your time. Truly talented." And then Miss Patricia says, "Wow, great job." And then Charles says, "Wow, amazing." And then he says, "Future actress coming to town. Go, girl." He was writing this as you were doing your monologue. And then Portia says, "Hi, Nurse Heard. We're glad to see you step in today." Charles says, "Outstanding." And then Miss Patricia says, "Congratulations. Just love her, but God." And then Peyton said, "Amazing." And then Peyton wants to know, what is your TikTok account?
Team Shania.
Team Shania. Team
Yes.
Shania. So everybody tune in to Team Shania. And on Instagram, she is Get Like Shania. So you can find this awesome, awesome duo here and just the wonderful skits that they do. Like I said, I literally have laughed out loud and watched some of these things over and over. And I really enjoy her range because, like tonight, you guys saw her do Nervous and you saw the one about the superhero. And then I've seen her my first times when I saw her doing the skits, they were more dramatic. And then I was like, wait a minute, you do comedy? Like straight up hilarious comedy as well? And y'all know how regally Shania gets up here and reads. So when I saw her doing the comedy, I was floored. Like, so you just do it all because you know a lot of people like actors and actresses that we know of, they say, you know, they may be a comedic actor, they may do mostly drama or whatever, and you have some of them who have that range, but Shania definitely has the range already. So we're just super, super proud of you. And again, I think it's so cool that you were not afraid to take that challenge. You were like, oh, okay, I'm coming. I'm coming with 2 monologues. Gotcha.
She
So that
told me about it. She told me, like, because I don't always watch. I'm sorry, but she's like this. She's glued. She's like this, glued. When I tell you, like, she's like, oh, oh. If it's 6:59, trust me, she's running to that phone. She's like, I just gotta be the first one. One time, somebody beat her. Like she almost died. I looked over. Are you about to cry? Like, what's the problem? Somebody beat her with a good evening. Oh my goodness. I think it was you, Miss Portia. You said good evening before. She was not happy about that.
oh wow, that means the world to me. Like to
And
hear that.
she's like this, like 7 to 8, don't talk. Don't talk to her. Don't ask her. She turned the TV off. She's just listening. She was like, oh, Mr. Rodney's reading. Oh, it's only 2 views. I guess it's just me. Like she don't care. She is tuned in. It's me and somebody else. Maybe they comment. I can see who the other person is. She's like, ugh. I said, okay, Shania. So that is her. That is right. Don't you?
we We love that. I mean, that means everything to me, to us. Like it really does. That's what this all was about, Rodney, right?
That's right. That's right.
So we definitely appreciate it, and we look for your good evening. Like,
Yes.
always look. Was it a little? Was it not there at first yesterday, or
No, she was there yesterday.
It
okay?
was
It was earlier today. She couldn't get
It was
on.
on.
today. Okay.
Right.
Yes. Yes. All right. So we are always looking for that good evening. So it is our pleasure to always have you as a viewer, and definitely to have you on here. Keep working on grandma. Keep working on her to get her up here. Okay.
Okay.
Wear her
I
down.
don't want
Now,
to do her up. I want to outshine her. I tell her my light is bright. I want to do her. I'll still her flow. You know.
you guys are hilarious. So is there anything you all wanted to share with us before y'all leave us this evening?
No.
Mm-mm.
Did it
She
all.
gonna stress me with a TikTok. That's what I know.
Yes, well, you guys shared a
Prayer
lot with
warrior.
us. We
She's
learned
also
some things.
she's also a prayer warrior. She will get in a pulpit and pray it down 3,000 in front of 3,000 people like it's no tomorrow.
In front of 3,000 people.
Well,
Wow.
I'm exaggerating, but we do have a mega church at Gethsemane. That's where we go with Pastor KT Houston. So she's one of their youthers that usually does a lot of praying. She's been reading scripture since she was 4, standing in the pulpit reading scripture. She's been doing great there and praying
All right.
for you
Just best
Sunday.
all around. Just best
You are
all around. And we're gonna have to have a conversation with you again one time about hip hop. When I was reading that book, Shania told us where you're from and that you know all the DJs.
Far Rockaway, Queens. I
Yes.
grew up now. I lived on the same block in Hollis with Jam Master Jay. Yes, so I know a lot of the rappers from back home. Um, Farmers Boulevard, LL Cool J.
LL.
Um, yes. I'm not sure if you're familiar with what was his name? Father MC from Far
If
Rockaway.
you do for me, I'll do for you.
One of my classmates. Yes. Yes, he was the one that got Mary J on and
Right,
Jodeci.
that's her singing in that song. That's
Yes,
that she was doing the background.
Jodeci too. Yes, Jodeci does the background in one of his songs as well. So Tim is a good friend of mine. Yes, so
You gotta get Father MC up here to read a book.
you if you I'll see if I can. He's a good friend of mine. I would talk to him.
I would love it, and for him to share a little bit about, that a little tidbit of hip hop history as well. But yes, that would be great if you could.
I'll talk to him. I'll
Okay.
definitely, I'll definitely hit him up, and that would be great.
Yes, yes, we
It
would
was a day
enjoy.
so we could get the views up there, and everybody can see and make the
Yes,
announcement. See,
yeah, that would be
I'll,
excellent.
I'll, I'll see what I can do about that.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. Well, we thank you all for coming up here. It's always a pleasure. We're so glad that you decided to make an appearance. We always hear your voice, but we don't
In the
usually get to see
background,
your lovely face. So we are glad that you joined Shania tonight. You both definitely made our evening. Rodney, was there anything that you wanted to say before they leave us?
No, I'm just glad we got it straight and had a great Shania takeover night. So I'm glad it worked out.
Yes, yes, it was wonderful. As usual, we expect nothing but that. So thank you so much. You guys know how to get that sign. Y'all have that link to the sign up sheet. So anytime you want to bless it, you are a member of this literacy gang. So you know how
and
that goes.
it's okay to read books other people read because she has some books that other people have read, and she's like, somebody already read that. I want to read that.
It is
You know,
fine. It is fine because we've been, again, when you say 4 months, it's sometimes so far back. And then everybody reads different ways anyway. You know, people bring different things to the books that they read. So that's definitely fine for you to do. Don't feel that you can't do that.
Told ya.
She is
Told
like,
ya.
she's like, Grandma is informed tonight. That is awesome. Well, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed both of you all. So, like I said, you're welcome back at any time. And we are just so proud of you, Shania. We just continue to be amazed by your limitless talents, and just keep sharing them with us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks
You're
for having me.
welcome. Well,
All
you
right.
guys have a great evening, okay?
Oh.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, that was wonderful.
Yeah, worked out great.
It did. It did.
Mhm.
Oh, that Shania. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Always blowing us away with her talents. And it was really great for her grandmother to come up here as well. I see they have a lot of fun together, and their vibe, it's just wonderful. It is really great. Everything about that, just all the way around, the visuals, the talent, I love it. I love it. So look out, world, and look out, village. You know, Shania's doing, she's I mean, all of those things at 10. At 10. That's amazing. Right. Well, yeah, starting yes. So I mean, quite the resume there. Quite the resume. So we have some fantastic children who come on to the program, and we're just proud of Shania and all of our little virtual villagers. We are so proud of them. So was there anything, that you wanted to share?
No, ma'am. Ready to call it a night.
Okay, I'm ready to eat that Desmond's. I
There
told
you
you
go.
I'm about to grub.
Right.
So but we can get our little Malcolm on tomorrow.
That works. I'll keep it
All right.
right here.
Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. You all have a great evening. Make sure if you enjoy what you've seen here, click that share button so other people can know about it. And we will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace.
Look, mommy, community in action. But oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. But oh my, love the sound of that. Creative, affirming, and culture for me too. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Learning, exploring about history, you see. Look, mommy, I love the sound of that. We confident, we practice, and develop fluency. Look, daddy, I love the sound of that. Families, they bond and they representing me. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, I'm here, love the sound of that. Nice, I see, love the sound of that.
So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while we represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down where they have to sit. So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while you represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down, yeah, they have to sit.
Look, mommy, community in action. Well, oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too.